Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. All right. We're just a couple minutes away from Friday Night Smackdown. Smackdown is live tonight from the Casey Plaza in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Jesus. Fuck. If I only had time. To quote Thunderbolt Patterson. I appreciate everybody who's hanging out with me tonight as we get ready for Friday Night Smackdown. Okay, cool. I have my everything work. We're going to get started in just a couple months. I'm waiting for this thing to pop up. I'm just waiting for it to pop up for it to say Smackdown so we can get started. We can get started. All right, man. Just a few moments away. Smackdown is going to be live on Fox. And we are going to be doing some live professional wrestling commentary. Here we go. Smackdown is now up. Here we go. It is the 8 o'clock hour, everybody. Sorry, my eyes are locked on the screen. On the heels of an epic backlash, we're live from the Casey Plaza in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, as the king and queen of the ring continues. And the Mohegan Sun, live on Fox, the king and queen of the ring continues. Let's take a look at what we saw. Zoe Stark, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky in this. And now we're seeing Naomi and Nia Jax, Jade Cargill and Piper Niven, Meechin and Stratton, and Bianca Belair, and Candice LeRae on the SmackDown side of things. And on the men's side of things, AJ Styles and Randy Orton. What a huge rematch that is. LA Knight and Santos Escobar, Dawkins, Angelo Dawkins and Tama Tonga, and Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes, the up-and-coming star on SmackDown, who was drafted from NXT a couple weeks ago. Let's not waste any more time. Let's toss it over to SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. The WWE Universe, louder and getting louder and louder every time with the woes. It peaked, beyond peaked this past Saturday in Lyon, France, the LDLC Arena, with the decibel in front of the decibel destroying crowd. They were chanting the ring announcing of Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles' names. AJ Styles fell short to the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Now with Cody Rhodes successfully retaining his championship in his first title defense, what is next for the undisputed WWE champion? Who is next for the American Nightmare as he looks for a new challenger, somebody to step up to the plate and test him as a champion once again, because that is what the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is all about. One of the best performances we've ever seen. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles took each other to the absolute limit. And you know what they say? Iron sharpens iron. And that truly was the case. Oh. Oh! Wow! The United States champion, Logan Paul. Wow, Logan Paul is the next challenger for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Universal WWE Championship. Logan Paul nearly became undisputed WWE champion at Crown Jewel a couple years ago against the Tribal Chief, but he wasn't enough. And of course, in the end, it would be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, at WrestleMania 40, who had the honor and privilege, the ability to outfight, outsmart, and survive and thrive against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, who hasn't been seen since losing the championship at WrestleMania. Very clever words. And quite the chant here in the Mohegan Sun for the Maverick Logan Paul. 2 weeks from tomorrow, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul headline in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event. After quite the triple threat match last Saturday, Naomi is ready to step in the ring and looked to chase the crown to become the queen of the ring. But first, she has to get through Nia Jax. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. All right, we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown. We are back on Friday Night SmackDown live on Fox. Here we go. Another first round match, the Queen of the Ring tournament. Here comes the unstoppable powerhouse, the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Welcome to the new ring announcer, Alicia Taylor, to Friday Night SmackDown, coming from NXT. And now is here on the Blue Brand. As a member of the Blue Brand, here we go. The referee is Jessica Carr. Here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. It is Naomi, Nia Jax, and the first round tournament of the Queen of the Ring. And now Naomi going at Nia Jax with these clubbing forearms. Nia Jax breaks free and just bodies Naomi. Just slamming Naomi. This is going to be an uphill battle for Naomi. If Naomi can somehow fight through this, if she can somehow get through Nia Jax, God bless Naomi's heart if she does. If she can pull it off. And a splash in the corner. Nia Jax the early advantage with the early lead as she tosses Naomi across the ring. And now as her eyes set on the target, full speed ahead in the corner, splashing and crashing into Naomi. And an elbow drop to the chest of Naomi, center of the ring. Both these women, former women's champions here in the WWE. And Nia Jax sends Naomi to the corner again. We've seen just how unstoppable Nia Jax is. Oh, but here comes a kick to the hamstrings. And now again, a very smart strategy from Naomi. You got to break down your opponent. When you know your opponent has a size advantage over you, the best thing you can do is break down your opponent. And now gets out of harm's way. And Nia Jax goes shoulder first into the ring post. And you can see Naomi holding onto her side. Could be some long-term damage. Suicide dive sends Nia Jax in the corner, now unloading on Nia Jax, but Nia Jax still on her feet and sends Naomi midsection first into the ring apron. And now a Samoan drop on the outside on the floor. And just like that, Nia Jax takes control. Can Naomi find her way back in this? This is the first round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament on the SmackDown side of things. It is Naomi versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax has been in control since leading into the commercial break, but Naomi trying to fight back with everything she's got. And it's going to take a lot to keep the Irresistible Force down, but it won't take much for the Irresistible Force to take down Naomi with a clubbing headbutt. And just drops Naomi. Now looking for a snap. Oh, I thought maybe perhaps thinking a suplex. But instead, draping Naomi over the top rope and then headbutting her once again. And Nia Jax is in control. When Nia's at her best, when Nia has that confidence, she truly is unstoppable. And Naomi is realizing that, and she's been realizing it and feeling it since the beginning of this match. All the pain that Nia Jax has been causing her. As Naomi tries to pull herself back up on the ring apron, Naomi hangs on. Sunset flip. Nia Jax went for a sit out on the chest, but Naomi got out of harm's way, and Nia Jax crashes and burns on the mat. And, Naomi perhaps, simply just delaying what perhaps the inevitable, and that is Nia Jax causing the demise of Naomi in this contest. And now Naomi trying to fight back with everything she's got. Duck slides under. Clothesline. And a second one, but picks up more steam. Back elbow. And Naomi springboard disaster kick and takes Nia Jax down to one knee. This could be a huge point. This is what Naomi needs to do. She needs to keep her foot on the gas and go as she looks. Oh, but gets caught by Naomi midair, holds onto the top rope, lands on the ring apron. Oh, what a nice kick, roundhouse kick. Oh, look at this. We've seen this from Naomi before. Head first. Nia Jax onto the ring apron now. Naomi setting up Nia Jax for the moonsault. Here it is. 1, 2. Naomi to go to Queen of the Ring. But no, not there. It's not there. Naomi did not. It wasn't enough from Naomi to keep down Nia Jax. Let's take a look at this again. We see this. Goes to the cover. And Nia Jax gets her shoulder up. And Naomi gets sent in the corner. Moves out of harm's way. Nia Jax gets caught in the corner with nobody home. Forearm splash from Naomi. Naomi trying to prop Nia Jax up at the top, it seems. This is going to be quite the task. Is she going to be able to do it? And look at this. Naomi does it. Naomi holding onto that lower back. I mean, when you're picking up the Irresistible Force, it's going to put a lot on you. Especially all the pain Nia Jax has already caused Naomi during this bout. Oh, no. This doesn't look too good. Look at this. Gets caught. But turns it into a Hurricane Rana. Great counter, goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a hook of the leg, but it's only enough for a 2. So close, yet so far. Naomi thought she had it right then and there, but it wasn't enough. Nia Jax has other plans. Now let's take a look at this one more time. The Hurricane Rana. Boom, Nia Jax landing spine first, crashing and burning into the mat. And now a super kick right to the jaw. Now a second one. And he gets caught by Naomi. But he gets caught by Nia Jax. Power bomb. Turns Naomi on her midsection. And now leg drop on the spine. This could spell disaster. This could be the beginning of the end for Naomi. Oh, if this connects, Naomi will most certainly not be feeling the glow after this. And it does. 1, 2, 3. And it's all over. And now Nia Jax with a victory over Naomi is one step closer to calling herself not just the irresistible force, but the Queen of the Ring as she advances into the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. The first to qualify, the first to advance in the SmackDown side of the women's tournament. And she will either face Jade Cargill or Piper Niven. What a match, either way that'll be. Naomi, tremendous effort, but it wasn't enough to keep down the irresistible force. That's coming up next. Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes. And we're headed to commercial break. All right, everybody, here we go. And here comes Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is here. Baron Corbin making his return to Friday Night SmackDown after being called back up to the main roster from NXT. Baron Corbin, former King Corbin. Baron Corbin knows what it's like to be the king of the ring. And here comes the up and coming Carmelo Hayes, because he is him. Carmelo Hayes wasted no time since joining SmackDown on making a name for himself and letting everybody know that he is him. And a story about one of the most famous professional wrestling families, the Von Erichs, the Iron Claw movie, now streaming exclusively on Max. And Mello is going to look to prove again. All right, the bell has rung. This match is underway as Carmelo Hayes looks to advance on and further himself on his way to capturing his first big, win on SmackDown or in WWE since joining the main roster, rather. Becoming the king of the ring would be a huge deal. Carmelo Hayes, a former NXT champion, would love nothing more than to make his name known in WWE from being an NXT call-up just a few weeks ago than by winning the King of the Ring. And a disrespectful slap to the back of that of Corbin, but gets caught with a huge right. You don't want to get too cocky because you don't want to piss off Baron Corbin. That is the last person you want to piss off. Back elbow. And Corbin really dishing it out to the young star and Carmelo Hayes. And now big backdrop. Nope, lands on his feet. Carmelo Hayes gets caught again, gets turned inside out into a Michinoku driver. Goes to the cover, hooks the leg, and only enough for a 2. Carmelo Hayes, very smart, rolls the outside of the ring, and Baron Corbin in control. This is the first round matchup in the 2024 King of the Ring, as Carmelo Hayes looks to put his name in the history books, get through Baron Corbin, and continue the quarterfinals. Springboard clothesline from Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes measuring up Baron Corbin. Gets caught by Corbin, turns Corbin inside out, plants him face first, goes to the cover. Only enough for a 2 count. Corbin able to kick out. And now Carmelo Hayes once again goes back to the corner as he measures up Baron Corbin. And gets caught by Corbin on his shoulders, on the shoulders of Baron Corbin. And Carmelo Hayes trying to break free. And he does. Sends Corbin to the ropes. Ducks under. And almost a deep 6, but a great counter from Carmelo Hayes. This time gets caught by Baron Corbin. And a Death Valley driver. And now a suplex. Hook the leg. And only enough for a 2 count as Carmelo Hayes kicks out. Let's take a look at this Death Valley driver from Baron Corbin. It's not every day you see that from Baron Corbin. And now Baron Corbin is in control. And Baron Corbin has the size advantage in this match. The WWE Universe enjoying this match as Corbin and Carmelo Hayes go back and forth. Carmelo Hayes trying to get out of this really bad spot. He doesn't want to be there. Double knees to Corbin. Stunning Corbin. And now got daylight as it connects the knee right to the jaw. And now heads up to the top. Carmelo Hayes wasting no time. He's going to capitalize on the previous move, but Corbin gets out of harm's way. Oh. Boom. What a Uranagi into the corner. And a lariat turns Carmelo Hayes inside out. And sensing victory. Look at this from Baron Corbin. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. This could be it. Oh, but no, not quite, as Carmelo Hayes able to kick out at 2. And now perhaps looking for the final shot, but nope. Inside cradle, 1, 2, 3, and he does it. Carmelo Hayes advances and heads to the quarterfinals. Carmelo Hayes steals the victory with a roll-up and now is on his way to the quarterfinals of the 2024 King of the Ring tournament. All right, and coming up next, Jade Cargill, the Storm, is coming one half of the brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Jade Cargill has her hands full in the form of Piper Niven, and that is a first round match in the Queen of the Ring tournament, and it is coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown live on Fox. We're back live on Friday Night SmackDown. Wow. Quite the words from Randy Orton. Orton style still to come. But the storm has arrived. Jade Cargill admitting that one of her best assets is her confidence, and she's going to need to be extra confident heading into such a big, historic, prestigious tournament such as the Queen of the Ring. But first, she has to get through Piper Niven. Tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. And Jade Cargill has quite the opponent in her hands. And Piper Niven. Jade Cargill hasn't really, gone one-on-one with somebody like Piper Niven. She had her encounter with Nia Jax, the Royal Rumble, and eliminated her. And it could very well turn into if Jade Cargill wins this and gets through Piper Niven, she'll see Nia Jax one-on-one next week. Here we go. It's a first round match. Jade Cargill, Piper Niven. Jade Cargill and Piper Niven going to lock up collar and elbow. These two going nose to nose. And shoulder tackle. These two alphas of the women's division colliding. And now it's Piper's turn, calling her shot. She's going to go for it. And Jade didn't move anywhere, not even a little bit. That's just how powerful Jade Cargill is. And here comes Cargill. Ducks under. Shoulder tackle taking down Piper Niven. And now Piper Niven back up to her feet. Not where she wants to be. Jade Cargill gets caught back elbow and lands on her feet at what? Oh, what a super kick. Flush on the jaw from Jade Cargill. Just like that, turning things around. Huge splash, gets caught. Piper Niven. When was the last time we saw Jade Cargill get slammed like that? Now a senton crushing the soul of Jade Cargill. Boom. Let's look at that super kick one more time. And this senton, all the weight of Piper Niven crashing down onto the midsection of Jade Cargill, knocking the wind out of her. And you can see Chelsea Green in the background cheering Piper Niven on. And hashtag SmackDown trending #1 in the United States on X. Keep your eyes on Chelsea. Chelsea with a thunderous slap to Jade Cargill while Piper Niven had the ref distracted. Niven in control. Scoop slam to Cargill. And Cargill holding onto her lower back. And a clothesline again takes Jade Cargill down as Cargill just crumbled. Cargill could be out. Piper Niven could be closing in on the victory. And a second clothesline. That is the power and experience of Piper Niven, who has traveled the world as a professional wrestler. Jade Cargill still has quite the ways to go. Ducks under. Jade Cargill gets up Piper Niven and slams her into the mat. Goes to the cover and only enough for a 2 count there. Let's take a look at this one more time. Blue Thunder Bomb from Jade Cargill. Stack the legs. High stack, only enough for a 2 count. And now both women back into their feet. Jade Cargill still holding on that lower back. And a huge splash into the corner. Once again, goes in the corner. And a distraction from Chelsea Green. And Jade Cargill's had enough of Chelsea Green. Their last few encounters. And now Jade needs to refocus her attention back on Piper Niven. No way. Was looking for Jaded, but it's not there. Piper Niven knows. And has her eyes set. Cannonball! Crashing into Jade Cargill in the corner. Goes to the cover. Only enough for a 2 count. We've never seen Jade Cargill in this position before. In her WWE tenure, Jade Cargill has not been on the receiving end of an attack like this. And now Piper Niven looking to close this one out. Jade Cargill having her lifeless body just dragged into position for Piper Niven to finish this one. But Jade Cargill gets back to her feet, sweeps the leg. Piper Niven face first top turnbuckle, huge pump kick connects. And now Cargill hooks the arms and looking for a bit of Jaded. Thank you for coming. 1, 2, and 3. This one's going to do it. Jade Cargill absolutely put to the test, and she did the damn thing. And Jade Cargill now advances, and Jade Cargill will face Nia Jax. What a match that is going to be. That one's going to be one for the ages. And still to come, it'll be either Meechin or Tiffany Stratton or Belair or Candice LeRae. Advancing the quarterfinals with this tournament's really starting to shape up as we get through these first round matches. These quarterfinals matches are going crazy. Jade Cargill has her eyes set on Nia Jax. And here comes her tag team partner, Bianca Belair. Here come the champs. Here comes the other champ. Other half of the tag team champions. From one match to the next. Here we go. The bell is rolling. This match is underway. Bianca taking down Candice LeRae, making a little bit of light work right there early on. Wow. Great athleticism from the champion. One half of the new women's tag team champions. Perhaps, was maybe thinking to do a bit of Jaded. And Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair have truly proven how dominant they have been as a tag team so far. And now just swinging Candice LeRae into the barricade. And Indy Hartwell just doesn't even know what to think. Oh, and a chop block to the back of the knee of Bianca Belair. And the ref never saw anything, didn't see a thing. But look at the strength of Bianca Belair regardless of the damage done to her knee. She's just that powerful. The toughest, the roughest, the meanest, the baddest, the fastest. And she was at one point one of the fastest rising stars in WWE. And now she isn't just a fast rising star. She is at the top. She's been there. She is one of the top when it comes to the women's division. And not just the women's division. Oh, but that knee coming into play. That moonsault. That backflip out, kick to the face, cover, hooks the leg, only enough for a 2 count. Candice LeRae expressing her frustrations, thinking that was a 3 count, but it was not enough. Let's take a look at this chop block. The forearm, the back of the knee, and now Candice LeRae working on the back of the knee. This is smart by LeRae, working the back of the knee of Bianca Belair. Now continuing to go after the knee. And now the EST trying to break out of it, and she breaks free. How will her knee play long term in this? Even on one leg, the fall away slam connects. But Bianca Belair having a hard time capitalizing and kips up back to her feet somehow as she looks to close this one out very quickly. And now looking for a standing vertical suplex, but her knee gives out. And a chop block to the back of her knee by Candice LeRae once again, and stomps the back. Sit out. Senton. And a springboard, but gets caught by Bianca. And a rack. A rack to weaken up. And a KOD. And that's a kiss of death for you. Thank you for coming. And Belair advances into the quarterfinals. Despite the knee, Bianca Belair proving why she's the toughest, the roughest, the baddest, the meanest. And she advances into the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals starting to take shape. Can you imagine if the women's tag team champions have to face each other in the semifinals? Bianca Belair truly the bloodline. Let's take a look at what happened at Backlash. And an RKO out of nowhere from Randy Orton to Sol Sikoa. We saw this. And then Kevin Owens sent Tama Tonga onto the chairs. One for the cover. And just when it was about to be 3, Tonga Loa made his WWE debut and then nailed Owens with the steel steps. And now Owens is out with an injury. The huge Samoan spike nailing Owens, and it was enough to pick up the victory as this new version of the bloodline increases in membership. Solo is now calling the shots of the bloodline. Solo, I guess the interim tribal chief, if you will. And here comes BFAB with the Street Profits. And Angelo Dawkins makes his way to the ring alongside Montez Ford, who he has in his corner, as Angelo Dawkins has to go against Tama Tonga in the men's first round tournament of the King of the Ring. And that's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. We are back live on Friday Night SmackDown as we get ready for another first round match in the tournament. Andrade on his way to the blue brand here on Friday nights. And the Street Profits are already here, and they are up, and they want the smoke. Tama Tonga making a singles action in-ring debut on Friday Night SmackDown. Tama Tonga has his eyes set on becoming king of the ring and bringing home a big crown to the bloodline, but he's got a few wins to go. He's got to get through Angelo Dawkins, a former tag team champion. And if there's one thing we know that we've learned over the years about Tama Tonga is that he and his brother Tongaloa have won some champion tag team gold around the world. So you want to talk about a tag team wrestler, somebody who is dangerous both as a tag team and a singles competitor, Tama Tonga, the son of Haku. All right, here we go. The bell is rung, and Tama Tonga immediately just unloading on Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins is not ready for this, and it's like a rabid Wolverine. Tama Tonga is unhinged, and it's really hard to prepare for somebody you've never really competed with. Somebody who's had one match on the main roster, one match in WWE that is televised. And Angelo Dawkins not in a good position at all as Sol Sikoa and Tongaloa watch on. So here comes Tama Tonga, and Dawkins got a harm's way coming with these strikes. Clothesline. Bobby Lashley down with an injury, and Angelo Dawkins came to save the day, taking his spot to help replace and perhaps bring the crown back to the Pride. But Dawkins has Tama Tonga right where he wants him, with a splash in the corner as Solo watches on in disappointment. And a shoulder just decks Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga rolls to the outside, and it seems. But now, what a right to Solo. That wasn't a wise move. What a splash. Taking out the bloodline. Here comes pop-up slam. Tama Tonga goes down. Oh! Tama Tonga just barely kicking out before the 3. But here comes Tongaloa, just sending Montez Ford right in the ring post. And now Montez Ford is going to pay, and Angelo Dawkins has to watch on. He had to choose between that or Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga turns him around. Boom. Face first goes Dawkins. 1, 2, and 3. The MFT picks up the victory. Tama Tonga winning his first singles match here in WWE as the new bloodline stands tall on Friday Night SmackDown. And Tama Tonga is one step closer to bringing the king of the ring back to the bloodline. Sol Sikoa has really reshaped this bloodline, but he's not done with Angelo Dawkins. Here comes a Samoan spike. And first for Montez Ford, and now for Angelo Dawkins. And Paul Heyman can't believe what he's watching. He's in disbelief. Paul looks mortified at what he's seeing. But this is Sol Sikoa's era now, at least for the time being, as some sort of temporary leader of the bloodline. After revealing to Paul Heyman that he actually spoke to Roman Reigns, unlike Heyman. And now Tama Tonga heads to the quarterfinals. Blair Davenport is coming to SmackDown. And it's main event time. And things have picked up because the phenomenal one is here. Fresh off of a heartbreaking loss and a tough loss for AJ Styles. AJ Styles needs to pick up some momentum. He needs to beat Randy Orton, but Randy Orton also needs to pick up some momentum after losing to the Bloodline. The Viper Randy Orton and the phenomenal one AJ Styles renew their feud in this King of the Ring tournament first round bout, and it's coming up next live on Friday Night SmackDown. For WWE SummerSlam that will take place in Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns Stadium. Saturday, August 3rd. Don't miss tickets. They will sell out. And next Friday, we've got a contract signing. It is official. Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul will sign the contract for their champion versus champion match at King and Queen of the Ring. And also, Knight or Escobar will face Tama Tonga. That match will happen during a live event. But Orton versus Styles, our main event tonight. Either one of them will face Carmelo Hayes and Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax next Friday, as well as Bianca Belair taking on either Meechin or Tiffany Stratton. It could be Tiffy time. All right, but here comes the Viper, the apex predator of the WWE, Randy Orton. What a main event for SmackDown. The final first round match on SmackDown, that is. Orton and Styles gonna go at it. These two had one heck of a match back at WrestleMania 35. And now, who will advance in the tournament? Next Friday, we'll be live from Jacksonville, Florida. Orton would love nothing more than to finally add a King of the Ring to his list of accolades. Orton, a 14-time world champion, the youngest world champion at one point in his career, at 24 years of age. Taken in by Evolution under the wing of Triple H, the legendary Ric Flair, and teaming, and having Batista, the Animal, there too. What a squad that was. And now Randy Orton and AJ Styles are set to collide once again. It truly will be a phenomenal encounter between these two. It may not be phenomenal for AJ Styles if he gets taken to Viperville and gets caught with an RKO out of nowhere. France, Leon, they may have started a little something special as the fans are start kind of chanting Randy Orton's theme. Randy Orton is the guy to beat. AJ Styles has his... Here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. It is the Viper, Randy Orton, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ Styles has waist control. Orton with a back elbow. And if you're AJ Styles, AJ Styles has a bit of a boost. He has a victory over Randy Orton. I mean, much like Randy Orton has a victory over AJ Styles, but AJ Styles has a victory over Randy Orton at WrestleMania. We're talking back 5 years ago at WrestleMania 35 at MetLife Stadium. And Orton with early control as Orton good ahead into the semifinals. This is a first round match of the King of the Ring tournament. It is our main event on Friday Night SmackDown. It is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who was on the receiving end of these clubbing blows from Randy Orton, as these two renew their feud, their heated rivalry they once had, dating back to 2019. 5 years later, these two are different in such different forms, both in the best shape of their careers, both using their time off, recovering from injury to get in the best shape of their lives. Sliding forearm by AJ Styles. Orton rolls to the outside onto the floor. AJ Styles now going after Orton. What does Styles have in mind? Sliding knee to the Viper. And this is the most dangerous version of AJ Styles we've ever seen. And Randy Orton holding on to the hydration station to keep himself held up. Rolls the outside. Boot to the midsection. Orton playing a little bit of possum. Oh, this ain't going to feel good. Backdrop suplex. Styles, spine rattling, spine first on the top of the ring barricade. And that's going to do some long-term damage. And just like that, Orton is in control. Orton has his eyes set. Oh, no, no, no. AJ Styles scouted it with a forearm to Orton. Gets out of harm's way. And now Styles, look at this. On our announce desk, forearm. Orton caught Styles. Backdrop suplex on the announce desk. Now another backdrop onto our announce desk. And Orton is reeling. Orton has truly taken control. And Randy Orton rolls back in the ring. Orton to breaking the count. Great veteran move from Orton. Orton wants this to end fairly. He wants this to end via pinfall or submission. Somebody has to win this. You don't want a double disqualification because then neither man will advance in the tournament. And Orton sends Styles back into the ring. Styles holding onto that lower back. And Orton has Styles right where he wants him in the corner, but Styles has some time. Sends Orton face first in that top turnbuckle and goes for the knee. Styles with a drop kick to the back of the left knee of Orton. Now a chop block. These two, both in-ring veterans, they know the squared circle so well. These two also know each other so well because of their past rivalry. And AJ Styles, just like that, has shifted the tides in his favor as he goes after the Viper. Randy Orton full speed ahead with a clubbing, thunderous chop block. And AJ Styles in control as this match continues. This is our third and final King of the Ring tournament first round bout on SmackDown of the evening. And it is AJ Styles going ham on the leg of Randy Orton. This is smart for AJ Styles. He's going after that knee, because that knee in a leg, because AJ Styles has a calf crusher in mind. Brilliant strategy from the Phenomenal One. And Orton knows what that calf crusher feels like. AJ Styles almost made him tap out to it back at WrestleMania 35. And now AJ Styles continuing to work on the left knee and ankle. But Orton, great counters. It kicks Styles over the top to the outside onto the floor. And that's a desperation move from Randy Orton. If you're Randy Orton, how much do you have left? How much damage has been done to the knee? Is Orton going to be able to connect with an RKO? Is Orton going to be able to, ease his way back up to his feet? And the ref's up at the count of 5. Styles up on the ring apron. Orton kick right to the face of Styles, but unable to get enough force on that kick. And Orton having a hard time standing on his foot, standing on his leg, but he's pushing through the pain. The adrenaline is kicking out. Styles, great counter. And like I mentioned, here comes the calf crusher, but no, Orton scouted it, reversal, and vicious boot. And clothesline to Styles, and another one. Orton is reeling. Orton ducks, snap, power slam. Styles knows Orton so well. Great counter. And now a roll from Styles. 1, 2, and no. Styles on the legs and the hooked, but it wasn't enough for the 3. Oh, and an uppercut from Orton. Great counter sends Styles to the middle and bottom rope. And just like that, Orton buys himself some time to breathe, perhaps maybe get a little bit of pain relief in his leg. It's going to be tough, but Styles on the ring apron, trying to pull himself up. And Orton trying to hope for the adrenaline to kick in, trying to push through the pain, but it's tough. There's a lot of pain. Orton with one good leg. Orton's going to have to really pull through and pull out all the stops, but Styles going after the leg of Orton again. Oh, and goes after the leg again of Randy Orton. And now Styles knows he has Orton targeted. He knows the Viper is hurt and the Phenomenal One smells blood. Usually it's the Viper, a snake that smells blood. But right now it's a Phenomenal One that smells blood because he knows the knee is hurt. But what a block of a phenomenal form that AJ Styles was looking for. Great reversal. Great move from Orton, realizing exactly where he was. Orton having to push through the pain. And Styles looking for the calf crusher. Trying, and he gets it. This time it connects. But Orton trying to make sure it doesn't fully connect. He has it. Styles has it. Now he's just got to lean back on Orton. Orton writhing in pain. And now Styles has it locked. And this is where AJ Styles wants to be. He has Orton in the center of the ring. Orton and writhing in pain. Can Orton make it? Orton gets his arm over Styles. And now Orton reversing. A thought for the time being, but Styles, there's so much pain, Orton can't fight out of it. Orton is just so focused on the pain. There's no breaking out of this, but he's trying. And now this time, Orton trying, sends AJ Styles on the mat, and he breaks free. Just nailing Styles on the mat. Orton back up to his feet. Snap, power slam. Great move from Orton. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. But he didn't hook the leg well enough. Only enough for a 2. Styles able to kick out with relative ease. Orton holding onto his knee. Trying to pull his knee pad down. Maybe to get some feeling back in the knee. And Orton, Styles, both back up to the feet. Orton is now in control. But for how long? With the knee of Orton and nowhere near 100%. Styles has a good chance to find his way back in this one. But right now, Orton is really using this adrenaline in full and making sure AJ Styles stays exactly where Orton wants him. And that is about to be on the receiving end of a huge superplex, but Styles slips through and sends Orton face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Randy Orton sidesteps, then sends Styles in the middle rope. Here we go. This time it's going to connect. Snap. DDT. That is vintage Randy Orton. But Randy Orton can't capitalize. There is too much pain in the knee. The damage suffered by the Phenomenal One, including that calf crusher we saw moments ago. Orton is trying to find a way to push through, finding a way to get through the pain so that he can fulfill the one thing he hasn't done in his career, and that is become King of the Ring. He wants to advance to the semifinals. And Orton is coiled up. Orton has Styles right where he wants him. RKO. Styles counters. That 1 second he went to grab his knee may have cost Orton. Sends Styles to the rope, to the apron. And Styles looking for a phenomenal forearm. Springboard. Phenomenal forearm connects. That's it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Orton finds the bottom rope. Great ring awareness for the former 14-time world champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Styles thought he had it won. That specific phenomenal forearm. That move has won AJ Styles 2 WWE championships. And Styles now looking to really put things away as he looks for a Styles clash on the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Put an RKO out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton is headed to the semifinals. Randy Orton is headed to the semifinals. Let's take a look at this phenomenal forearm. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and Orton realizes where he is, able to grab the bottom rope. That's just from experience. Styles against Styles clash. But then Orton with an RKO out of nowhere to pick up the victory and advance into the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Orton is 1 step closer to becoming a first-time King of the Ring in his career. The Apex Predator of the WWE stands tall in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown against the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. All right, everybody, that was Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. I appreciate all the love and support. That match is going to go up. You guys are going to get you guys are definitely going to, I love doing the RKOs. I don't know. I'm making it, by the way, I'm definitely doing a compilation of all the Styles SmackDown commentary. I definitely got like 4 matches, so I'm excited. I'm excited for the next, few days. I need to record again. I do need to record again. I haven't recorded in a couple days. In a few days because I've been working. So yeah, what a stream, man. Thank you again for the huge shout out to our new follower, Sus13. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Alex the Lion 998, coming over from Lord Diaz's channel. All right, we gotta do it, bro. We gotta do it, man. Twitch. Is he still live? Nope. Oh, yes, he is. The one, the only Lord Diaz is still live. Let's show Lord Diaz some love. I know there's like nobody here watching. Oh, that's right. We got Lucky. We got Lucky and the good old Blink, the homie Blink. And a bunch of bots. All right, everybody, let's go raid Lord Diaz. Show him some love. He's the homie, bro. He's my mentor. He's been a big help in my career so far at MCW, helping me out, sticking up for me. going to bat. So, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Lori Diaz is playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Let's head over there right now. Have a good night, everybody.